So, what is your favorite bloodline?
I think if I have to say my very favorite bloodline would be, I don't know, anything like down from like the, Eli Boyce and Midnight Cowboy, that kind of stuff. Because some of my favorite dogs, or one of my favorite dogs, was down from that. But I believe that I've never been one to be colorblind, and kennel blind, sorry. And I had dogs down from all kinds of other dogs. I had like a quadruply bred top bottom Mayday dog. I had an
Who was the ugliest dog I've ever seen.
He was not ugly. He was adorable. He liked to just hump a lot. And then I had Teddy, who was half, Midnight Cowboy Eli stuff, and the other half was he was 50-50 Hog Rascal stuff down there. I had my little bit, who was Earl Jr. I had all kinds of different lines on, that I tried and, I liked, and you just can't, that's the thing today. Everybody's like just glued to this one thing.
Jeep
Red Boy, Jeep Rascal, Red Boy this, Jeep, yeah, but it's really, you got to remember, and it's a big argument today, is that these dogs were alive a long time ago. And sure, you're going to get a trait here and there, you're going to get some input here and there from this dog or that dog, but because people don't know how to breed correctly, properly, or they can't for some reason or other, they're bringing in all this other stuff that they have that's really not good stuff, and all these traits are getting further and further back.
Diluted.
People show me the pedigrees, and they tell me, oh yeah, I have this dog, and I have to go back 15-20 generations before I even recognize a name, and then I'm like, oh, okay, so you have to have an open mind when you have these dogs, because a good dog is where you find it. And that's my favorite quote somebody said to me 30 years ago, and it's true. Don't be open yourself up to different dogs, different lines of dogs. But of course, we are going to all have our favorites, and there's good and bad in every line. And I think you have to really know what you're doing as far as breeding a dog goes. When, how, where, what, when to line breed, when to inbreed, when to this. But then you hear some, what do you want? Some people have luck with scatterbred dogs.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But, I think my heart and soul belongs to like the boys and dogs, and that line down from there. But like I said,
so what about if you could choose any dog today, how would it be bred?
Oh, this is lovely. Your dog is cleaning itself on my chest.
Tell her to stop. Mocha.
Ew, don't lick my face now.
Oh, she doesn't know lick your hand.
So would now,
if you could pick any dog.
Ew, don't lick me.
If you could pick any dog today, how would it be bred? If you could pick any dog for show.
Oh, I don't know. That doesn't really matter how it's bred. It just matters what it looks like.
Well, for whatever. What would you pick if you could pick any?
I don't know. I'll tell you what. I have a couple of really good friends, and they have a lot of the Boyles, handicap stuff, and they have been producing some really nice looking dogs. And I honestly would say that was probably what I would go with now.
Okay.
If I had to. Because they're lookers, they have attitude, and they're tighter than a lot of the other things I'm seeing as far as being bred. And anybody that knows me probably knows who I'm talking about without saying any names.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like what they're producing, what their dogs are like, and they know what they're doing. So that helps.
All right.
But that's it. That's all I can tell you. Don't lick me.